Okay. It is about that time. Let me just make sure tweets are out. How's everyone doing out there? Everyone who's watching this later, I guess. How are you doing? Post about your day below. How was your day? Mine was pretty good. Super tired. Basically the entire day, but overall pretty good. I'm just getting things set up here. The game is ready to go. I just wanted to do a couple more posts. Just to make sure I can drag as many people into this as possible. Cool. Alright. I don't want to waste too much time because I know people are going to be watching this later and they're going to be like, why is this guy just talking? You know? So, let's hop right to it. Let me stop my cool music playlist. Been debating making a new playlist, but this one's really good, so why fix what ain't broke, you know? Alright, here we go. Okay, well, while we're sitting here on the menu screen, welcome back to The Outer Worlds. This is the, third episode we're on now. Previously I was just doing some stuff around Edgewater, kind of fulfilling some side quests, got some really cool snipes in, really proud of those. I don't know if I'll adjust the game difficulty. I'm the kind of guy who likes to play on easy because it makes me feel big and powerful to take up vengeance on much less powerful enemies. So yeah, I think this episode we're probably going to figure out what to do with Edgewater. I feel like there's a way to come to a compromise that works for everyone. I don't think, because I did play this on the console a while back, I don't think that's what I did. I think I tried to, but I don't recall it ending very well. I remember Adelaide being mad at me. So, I'll see what I can do. I am in the power geothermal plant right now. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I am... Oh no, there's a Sprat. No, I'm not gonna shoot a Sprat. Did I search all of these? No, I didn't. Advanced defensive helmet. Parvati can have that. I need my armor light and maneuverable. Cool. What weapons was I using? Was that a plasma pistol? I'm facing robots, so I need my shock weapon. Did I explore all of this? Yes, I must have. Okay. I just missed the locker is all. See if we can sneak up on these guys. So, basically right now, Ooh, let me move my face. I can talk and move my face at the same time. Basically right now, where I'm at, for people who aren't aware, is I have landed on this planet and I'm trying to make my way off. My ship requires a power cell, but to get it, I either have to take the power away from a small colony town or from a handful of people who left the town because of the restrictive rules that they had to live under. Of course, to even have the opportunity to do that, I have to make my way through this geothermal plant, which is guarded by robots that went a bit murdery.
Okay, here we go. Don't mess with us.
However, robots are weak to electrical damage. So I just gotta use these. I've been leaning very heavily into stealth. Not so much into heavy weapons, but I mean, it's like I could be stealthy with this big ol' electric gun. Ooh, gyro sight. Range weapon spread, okay. I don't know if that's going to be useful for anything I have right now. I really want to get... there is a sniper weapon that you can put a barrel modification on. There's different kinds of modifications you can put on weapons in the game. Like on the barrel, on the sights, on the ammo, the magazine rather.
Processing.
Two more.
Ready, let's roll.
What'll happen? Oh! That's gotta hurt. We did it!
What was the button?
Here I go! Don't mess with us.
Okay. I was gonna let Parvati handle that one, but it's taking a bit longer than expected. So yeah, I thought that button would turn off all the robots, but turns out no. Hello. Is there anything in here? No. Increases critical damage. No, I need a workbench to do weapon mods, so I know this is useful right now. Anything in here? Anything in here? Oh. There was something somewhere. There it is. Hi, Parvati. So, if you don't already know, Parvati is the best. She is adorable and perfect, and I will protect her with my life. Although she has a huge hammer, and is probably not the one that needs protecting. Access repair log. Corporate descending. So we did find out from some messages last stream that corporate probably was the one that sent these robots and may have purposely sent them to malfunction to collect on some insurance funds after this business was slowing down a bit. Yeah, they sent some technicians to do a complete refit of the mechanicals. And worried about being audited for thinking that was weird. This person, of course, had to stick the company slogans in their message. And they were able to find some modifications to the logic modules, so... And he was trying to figure out what the issue was, and, well, who knows what happened to Higgins, according to the name of the file. Ooh, but you left some goodies behind. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so I can go up there, or, well, I think I'm supposed to go in there, so let's see what's up here first. Hey, little guy. You leading me somewhere? Man. Hacking too low. No. Oh, this just leads back down there. Wasn't there this door? Barred. Okay. That's probably gonna be... Like, this thing has the same thing as Skyrim with the looping dungeons. So I kind of assume that's gonna be where we come back around.
Get away!
Ooh, that's a Higgins. Thought I saw some legs over there.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Bro, be cool. What was the quick save button? F5? Yes.
You're not real. You're not real.
I assure you, I am very real. Bar?
Get away!
But what if you have loot?
Get away!
I do vaguely remember this guy. I don't remember what I did to him. Hopefully he's not like that guy in Halo that shoots you. Ooh, impact hammer. I'll be having that.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot! Scram!
Dang it. Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See?
You probably shouldn't.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Oh, don't talk to yourself in the third person. Slow down and tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion.
Noticeably.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
It's a long name. What is it you do here?
Oh,
I
Higgins
saw your
has been
name,
many
so...
things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
I'm sure you did.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on them, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Buddy, I got a big old cannon.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
I'm sure I do.
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Ooh. Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it. Yes.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
read some
behavior
stuff.
control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Okay, I think I saw that.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
How have you been surviving this whole
Jimmy'd
time?
opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you ate
Braised.
sprats.
Boiled.
How long has he been
charred,
down
skewered.
here?
Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Happened.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
You weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Yeah, I guess that's unfortunate. Okay, do you have anything else over here? How's this game played? Is this for 4 players? It must be, right? Because there's 4 colors. But how do you... you trying to follow a certain path? Why is there two different colored dye? What's the purpose of the outers of the corner squares there? What's the purpose of the spaces? It seems like they're going around in a ring because nothing's on the middle red spaces here. But there's one on the edge here. So it's like, is this the path you have to follow? To what end? Do you roll the die and... Okay, I'm overthinking this. Ooh, someone wanted that thing. Okay, but actually, though, I bet some level designer just kind of put these in at random. And what? What's up? Oh, you're just stretching your legs, okay. So how do you get on the center space? Maybe there's cards or something that's missing. Because it seems like this might be, maybe this is some sort of winning area. You go around the ring until you qualify some way to get into here. I need to move on. So we do have Chester's passcode, which will apparently make the robots attack each other instead of me. Which would largely be preferable. So, I think I need to go all the way back up. Because I think I saw... Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, oops. Define intruders as automechanicals. You know, I was thinking, like I do a lot of the times when I'm playing this game, that this would make a great dungeon of sorts in Starfinder. But I feel that way all the time when playing this game. It just really gets the juices flowing for
Great work.
that particular RPG. Whoa.
Resetting threat level.
Oh, they're fighting each other. Oh, hey, a workbench. Extendo site. Well, no, I don't want to change that. Oh, man. I love the design of the guns in this game so much. Like, this thing is... Oh, it's so cool looking. God, like, I love the wood and the craftsmanship, but it's like a high-tech space pistol. Ugh, God, I cannot wait for Outer Worlds 2. I just want more of this game. Is there anything I want to do here, then? I could put a sight on this. No, it's under modify. Plasma, gyrosite. I guess I could. Well, I'm certainly not putting it on the rifle. What have I been using anyways? I've sort of been using the pistol, right? Yeah, I was definitely using this before. That's why I have it here. The plasma pistol was just for things that would be hurt by plasma, which is like some organic stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it on here, whatever. Cool. Repair all equipped. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually, should I break something down from here? Yeah, I'll break that down. I'll break down anything I have duplicates of. I have a rake. I gotta see if this hammer is better than the one Parvati has. I'm already using a bolter pistol, no? Yes, I am. Okay. And lastly, impact hammer of 97. If I can modify it. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Oh, you know what? I should get something that does electrical damage. God, look at this. That's so cool. You can see like the springs on it where it's effing love the design of this game. I should leave the electric hammer until we're done here. Parvati, don't let me forget.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Let's go around. Oh.
Halt.
No. Oh, I can take this guy.
Investigating.
Surprise!
That's the last of them. Where'd they go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Are you asking me?
Where are we headed?
Oop. We'll talk later. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to clear this dungeon.
Got it. Inside voices.
And then I'll come back. There we go. I mean, I keep talking about the aesthetic of this game, and I'll continue to do so, because I love the concept of, like, flipping steam valves in this high-tech sci-fi setting. Steam! What a concept. Alright, there's more than one enemy in there, so let's get the big guns out. Okay, well...
System.
Here they come! Knock them through! I see it now!
That certainly got their attention.
Everyone all right?
Love this thing. Take, 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 take. Take, take, take. Okay. Anybody have anything useful around here? Nope. Just stuff. Okay. Yeah, I gotta find some mods for... Oh, Jesus Christ. Flippin' took that guy's head off. Oh, it's you. Okay. I heard footsteps and I was like... Is there a robot sneaking up on me?
That's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Okay, so this is it, I guess. Yeah, see, now I'm back at the beginning of the I was gonna say beginning of the dungeon. Yep, that's where I was. So this is when I have to make the choice to flip the switch. I have to choose if I want to help the Veil or the deserters. Let me go talk to Adelaide and Reed again. Before I make any particular decisions. Now that I can get to the thing quickly from the front of it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Because I get why the deserters left the community. But if I take power away from the Veil, like, that's gonna screw over a lot more people. But if I take the power away from here, then the lifestyle they made is gonna fall apart. Like, there has to be a way to make them compromise. Is Adelaide in here? Where is she? Is there anything interesting around here? Is there any terminals? Oh, there you are. Do you have any terminals with lore on them? Okay. What? I just saw her. Okay.
I'm listening.
I should go. There's a terminal. Experimental notes. Hereby reversing the technical lab from its original conceptions of your gear and the soulless automaton of corporate machine. This gear is impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it's cheap and unreliable. Okay. Flora are living things. Essences of those vitamins, they breathe thinking about it and corruption. Okay, so she did have some success with that. But hack, please. Personal files. May the Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at the Edgewater Cannery. Gratuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational, mostly. The soil's sour, I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of salt tuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out of the earth. You found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shall be and delirious, must have been plagued. Son right after a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks. So they ain't eating enough veggies. That's all that was in here? Okay, I was kind of hoping for something more substantial than that.
I'm listening.
Ah, man, there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to make things work for everybody. You alright? Yeah, you're good.
Something I can help you with?
Oh. Zoe's journal, so that's it. No, I can't repeat. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Oh, yes, man.
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
Okay. Oh, who was it that wanted the journals? It was the mechanical guy. He was on this side somewhere? Yeah, there he is. In front of the workbench.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yes.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there?
Sure
Adeline
did.
always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be
I'm
the
still in the
greatest
way.
engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
There was something I needed that I was close to but I didn't have. I don't remember what it is. Hey, Claire. No worries. It was kind of, I mentioned it to you kind of last minute anyway, so. What was I missing? I think I was trying to get inspiration last time. I don't think I'm missing anything right now. Okay, so keep pumping up long guns, probably. Which is why I'm so good at, like, snipings. I could use some more persuasion. It feels weird not being able to persuade people more. So let's put this up to 20. And let's put these up. And where is lockpicking? Oh, it's under stealth, okay. Actually, one of these improves health amount. Yeah. Wait, can't I also give companions health from... Yeah, I guess I can't put that up. Okay, I'll put that up a bit. If I was better at RPGs, I would know what I'm doing, and instead of just spreading points everywhere, I would put them in a particular thing. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill, and they are automatically debilitated. Cool. Cool. So, my reputation with these guys went up. Is Adelaide gonna say anything new to me?
I'm listening.
Okay. Let's go back to Edgewater and see if Reed has anything else to say. I don't know. I gotta decide where to send the power. Because according to what was written in Adelaide's journal, someone who was sick showed up there. She just gave them, like, proper food, and they got better. So I feel like there's some sort of compromise that can be made between the two. Because, like, Edgewater needs the corporation to survive. Like, they can't have everybody living out of a single greenhouse. At the same time, it's a very repressive system here.
Something on your mind? Go ahead. Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up. Something on your mind? Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town. Nature is uglier. There is safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
I did ask this, right?
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors.
I don't know.
We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday.
I think I should send it to
Ever
the
since
town.
Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Yeah, huh?
Parvati, you make me feel better all the time. But I need to make a decision. I don't know what it is. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, apparently no one is going to help me with this. I need to make a choice. Do I send the power to the town or to the deserters? I feel like it should be the town. I think it's gonna help more people, like, numerically, if I help the town. Yeah, I don't know, because I went and talked to them again. I didn't have anything else I could do. Like, I'm at the point now where I have to make a decision, right? Like, I cleared that dungeon out. And I do want to get going into some more of the space stuff. Because I'm pretty sure the Groundbreaker is next. But I don't know. Is there any weapon mods here? Weapon mods here. Plasma. I don't know. Should I have the person in the power generator and the place in the greenhouse area? Do you mean Adelaide? I talked to the guy inside the geothermal plant. If that's who you're talking about. You go to the power generator in the greenhouse. Spacer's choice. It's Spacer's choice. Yeah, no, this is like in the geothermal plant. I cleared out all the bad robots.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion, Parvati.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
She also goes there? Well, maybe talking to Parvati now will create some new dialogue I can take with Adelaide. The deserters are a community too.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in
That
power.
sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes,
Yeah, I don't know, I
those
just want-
deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it,
I'll go
but
talk to Adelaide
I
again.
think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Yeah, that's kind of the same wavelength I was on. Like, you need to find a way to get everyone to work together instead of working separately. Like, weirdly enough, I feel like Thompson's more likely to do that than Adelaide is. And I get Adelaide has her reasons. Like, I get that. But someone's gotta move an inch here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Parvati, you are always appreciated. I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you. Yes.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Parvati, you are an angel. Okay, one more go at it, I guess. Even though I just did that. Can't fast travel from this location? What is this, Skyrim? Ugh. Okay, fine. Let's see if that little conversation has opened up any... Where am I? Has opened up any new opportunities. If not, I'm just gonna let the town keep its power and see if I can't negotiate something afterwards. Which might sound bad, I know, but Parvati makes a really good point. And I think out of the two of them, I think giving the town the power will give the overall location a better chance at survival than
I'm listening.
just this place. Okay, I doubt Thompson's gonna have anything new. Is it worth even checking? Sure. And well, while I'm here, I can find a weapon mod. Yeah, Parvati's the best. She is, like, one of my favorite video game characters. Admittedly, it doesn't take much to make me like a companion character. I am known to be a softie. Like, I feel sad when those random dudes in Halo
Something
die
on your mind?
whenever they're like fighting alongside you. So, yeah, of course I'm gonna like Parvati. But she's also just a great character, like, in general. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I haven't talked to the vicar. Where was he? Mayhaps he has some advice. Is this? No. Shoot, where was this building? Oh, man. Look at that hologram.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery.
Love flickering holograms. Love a flickering hologram. This is the cannery. There he is. Is this place, right? Yeah. The one with the nice doors. Do you have anything to say?
I'll meet you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald Vale, Captain.
Okay, you don't. Alright. We're gonna let the town have the power. We're gonna shut down the botanical garden. And then gonna just have to hope that everything turns out okay. Because I really want to get to Groundbreaker, which is my favorite area in the game. Away! Okay, let me make a new save. Okay. So, worst case scenario, I can rewrite the timeline. Do you have stuff? Oh, you're just glowing. Okay. Is there anything up here? Oh, okay. Alright, let's do this. Warning, safety failures detected, high likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Oh, yeah, I just made the save. There was a delay, but I have made a save just before this choice. Continue. Redirect power to Edgewater. Let's do this. Oh my gosh! Botanical garden power regulator is safe to remove. Blatant disregard for Spacer's Choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to your designated supervisor for an immediate reprimand. Yeah, I'll do that. How you feeling?
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
See, that's what part of what makes her a great character is she cares about these people even though she blatantly knows they ain't care much for her. Flippin' love it. Let's go get my power regulator. Okay. Ooh.
How do you expect me to enjoy the adventures of the masked marketeer with no power?
That's fair. Hey.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again?
Gosh, your hat is so cool.
One of us want to go see what happened?
You know, I looked up where to get one of those, and I have completely forgotten.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Oof.
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
None of these are good answers. None of these are good answers. This is the problem with video game RPGs. This is why tabletop RPGs are superior, because then I could respond as a person. Because none of these cover the idea of compromise. 3 is just rude. 1 is not what she needs to hear. 2 is not helpful at all. Okay, what's the least worst one here? I guess 2 is the least terrible one.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done?
I don't know.
Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same 4 walls together.
An opportunity prevents itself.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
Oh, god damn it.
I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Why? Why did it have to be human corpses, Adelaide? What happens when you run out?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Oh my god, okay, fine. I guess this is the least worst option. So what are all these markers now? This is that's yeah, okay, so I guess now I have an opportunity to convince... should I talk to Reed first before the deserters? I don't want to, like, bungle that particular part of the quest.
I know, I'm trying to think.
I'm gonna talk to Reed first because I don't want to, like, do this. And then I can't do this because it's the optional one here. To the map. You know what? I think the hat is on Monarch. Which is a ways away. I think that's why I couldn't find it. Maybe I'll get lucky and find it on Groundbreaker. Odds are pretty low. Chance to do a persuasion. Well, it's a good thing I buffed my persuasion. I've come to persuade you.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream.
I don't want his hat. I want the hat
I trust
that
Adelaide's people have seen their way to
Grace
Reach.
Romero has.
So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back so long as you're here. I delivered your message, but I haven't come to the rest one?
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
change in leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Well, I tried. Bam! No. I am a peaceful space cowboy. Adelaide's people aren't getting sick. Yeah.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's your food making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
But she got it working. Persuasion! Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Man, I wish I was better at lying. She's growing her crops with a special fertilizer.
And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly?
Oh, boy. Oh, man. I hope not being able to lie isn't going to screw me out of a good ending for this quest. Well, it's not tuna salad. It's salty tunas in a can. Which is actually mostly just mushroom and whatever they can salvage. Okay, I'm not going to say she's taking the bodies from the cemetery, but I am going to say she's using corpses.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer?
Yeah.
Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration.
Oh, that's how you're seeing this?
I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
That's how you're seeing this? Well, I mean, if it works. Yeah, I think it's mostly salty mushrooms. This town needs Adelaide. She won't come back.
So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing?
No.
If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom.
Yeah, but this way you're the only one who gets screwed instead of the entire town. This town could use all the help it can get. Weirdly, I feel like there's part of him that actually cares about the town in his own sort of misguided way. So I'm gonna say this town could use all the help it can get.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are you going to do?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last outside the walls. Oh, man. Yeah, I know he's a dick, but I feel bad screwing someone over. She did get people killed. I don't know. You won't last a day outside those walls. I miss fighting marauders. Those guys who will just shoot you the moment they see you. There's no moral quandaries there.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
This can't be easy.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend a crop. She's what this town needs. I already told you I'm leaving. Just give me a little while to collect my thoughts.
Okay. I mean, he took that as best as he possibly could.
Yeah, huh?
It's Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice. It's up. To the garden. Away. Alright, let's see how Adelaide feels. Oh no. I don't want him to die. I just want him to not be mayor anymore.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yeah, alright, look. I talked Reed into leaving.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
I made a mess of things. Wait, I gotta do my cowboy voice. Ma'am, I made a mess of things. Guess I'm just trying to set it right.
This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Ma'am. Frick, I need a cool hat. This don't work without a hat. Wait, before you start, Grace, tell me where you got your hat.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Please tell me your hat. Adelaide's agreed to go back to Edgewater.
Didn't think she'd go back so long as Reed was still running the place. Something must have changed.
It's a very Space Western
if Adelaide's
game.
going back to Edgewater, we'll follow her.
I'll leave you be. Any other named character I need to talk to? You have a name.
I'm glad Adelaide's coming back to town with us. With Reed gone, we're gonna need her leadership. What's on your mind?
Ask you something. Never mind. Do you have a name? No, which means you don't have dialogue. Oh wait, you have a name. You're important.
Don't see why Thomas can't just get the generator up and running. Something I can help you with?
See you around. You ready to roll, partner?
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Parvati, you are an angel in heavy armor. Time for me to get what I came for. Time for me to go back to space.
Nicely done.
Oh, this is stealing. I don't want to steal. Oh, but there's a muzzler here. Do I already have one? Yeah, I have one. I'm just gonna take this one thing. And that's it. No looting for me today. I feel so bad, like, stealing stuff in video games from these ones and zeros. Okay. Time to go back to the ship. Parvati! Follow me! Actually, wait. First, let me make sure there's nothing else I need to buy. Do I want more Adreno? Let me see if there's any weapons I need first. Power. Plasma. I don't want to buy armor. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Just the hunting rifle still, right? Which doesn't let me put a silencer on the weapon. It's the best, you know. Oh my god. This game. It's catchy little slogans. Mag 2 Zap. I don't know how many more robots I'm gonna be running into. That's what's so difficult about, like, damage types, is that you modify your weapon for them, and then you don't know how many of these things you're gonna see. It's Spacer's choice. Alright, Parvati, you wanna use my spaceship? Okay. My spaceship, go to space.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
Well, it is your
I'm
lucky
the only
day.
decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Parvati, you don't have to have a sinking feeling anymore. In fact, you're gonna have a soaring feeling, my friend. Oh my gosh, where am I going with that accent? You never been on a ship before?
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart.
Parvati, I'm gonna give you all the spare parts
you can
you
say
want.
no. But can I come with you?
Yes.
I could tend to your engine.
Yes.
I know my G-valves for my catalyzers,
Yes.
and I can keep your ship singing.
Yes.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
Of course.
What do you think?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin and it's yours. But not the captain's cabin, that's mine.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Oh my god! Oh, you got a captain. I forgot to talk to the vicar. But before I go, Parvati, I'm gonna put you in clothes that are better for cutscenes. Okay. Cool. See, that's why I kept that. What does this look like? Ooh. Slick. But no. We gotta go get Homeboy. What time is it? Oh, it's only 8, jeez. I felt like I hadn't looked at the clock in forever. Where is the vicar?
If you're falling sick, I don't want you.
Hmm? Where did he go? Was I supposed to meet him back here before leaving? Okay, weird. Back to the ship, I guess. That's fine. Me and Parvati got this. Oh, there he is.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
I didn't tell you to do that.
As
You
always, I
can.
am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Let's learn about you. I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it? Or were they not religious?
On the contrary, they internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace.
I get that, okay.
I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But they weren't proud when you became a vicar.
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What's this plan?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the Grand Plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose?
No.
The answers to these questions don't really matter.
Well, why'd you bring it
The
up?
equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Okay. Convenient way to control the masses. Yeah. If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Okay, seems quite trusting you.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
What if it doesn't have what you're looking for?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
Whatever, I'll be honest.
And how did he do that?
Stole my body from the hope others in the colony and plotted me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I am helping him.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
It's the right thing to do. Hey, yeah. Just because it's the right thing to do.
A commendable attitude.
Space hero.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Okay. But I think he said that the guy wasn't actually a philosophist, his teachings just got altered over time.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Where can we find someone who speaks
thinking
French?
on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Only one guy that can translate French?
The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
Yeah, okay, alright. Hey, I'm the captain here. Only I get to be a smartass.
1,000 pardons, my good captain. I thought we were engaging in witty repartee.
Yeah, okay, you're
Now,
cool.
As far as tracking down this scholar, we should start on the Groundbreaker.
Yeah,
It's where
Groundbreaker.
I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
I don't like how you said easily hackable.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
He just made up the word computronic, didn't he? How will the crew manifest
I'll
help?
comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Alright.
Thank you, Captain.
Captain. Hey, where'd Parvati go? Right here?
Where are we headed?
Well, I don't know yet.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Captain?
What can I do for you, Captain?
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, you put the plus symbol on the plus side and the minus symbol on the minus side.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Right behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders. Come, Parvati. Come see my engine. I can't imagine playing this game without Parvati. Like, only if I was on Supernova and I didn't want to risk anyone dying when I do that. You like it?
Something unique?
Can you hear me over the engine? No, okay, let's go.
What can I do for you, Captain?
To space.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's go home. God, the music in this game. Look at that ship. Look at those exposed parts. Look at that engine. Look at everything sparking off of it. Look at that planet and the ring. I love this game.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there.
That's
They'll
where I get
help
the hat.
me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
What do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
It's stopping me from just leaving altogether.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it
You know
a
what I'm really
better place,
enjoying?
and we can start by reviving
Those
the hope.
background beeps and boops. Because it's like, what do they mean? Like, there's a little beep I'm hearing occasionally from the right headphone, and like, what is that supposed to be? How do I know I can trust Gladys?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
So I definitely do remember that is exactly what I did. I walked across the planet.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're
because Gladys makes you pay a
By
significant
the way,
amount of credits.
I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions,
Or
come
bits, I
see
guess
me
they're
in
called
my
bits, not
lab.
credits.
And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
But I like wealth and power.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Oh, man. Oh, God, it's so pretty. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, let me go to my captain's quarters first off. Hang on. First off,
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now.
Good.
I was looking for a place that was quiet.
This is
I
quiet?
figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Ada, how about you not invite yourself into the conversation? Apparently Ada's the one that actually flies the ship.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Oh my gosh. I love bringing people together. What do you think, Parvati? Is it safe to fly now that we got the regular? Is it safe to fly now that we've got the regulator?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches.
Is that good?
You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Oh, okay. Did you learn your trade from your father?
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. He meant funny as in odd.
Mm.
It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Why? Why would they be unhappy about you getting a maintenance job?
Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater.
Oh.
When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
That is unbelievably cruel.
Well, it ain't exactly cruel to have a promise of a paying job. And that's all it is. You go where the company needs you. Where your skills do the most good.
One aptitude test determines your whole life.
Well, they're powerful good tests. They rattled off this whole list of names who'd worked on them, with fancy bits hanging off them. Doctors and esquires and the thirds. Even if you don't believe they actually catch what everybody's best at, everybody's got to take them. So at least it's fair-ish.
You know fairish isn't a word.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
Didn't like your classes?
There were a whole lot of reading, and not nearly enough doing.
Understandable.
Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches. As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Oh my god. Build anything fun?
When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. I mostly built for myself. Custom tools, little mechanical critters to talk to.
Oh my god.
When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now.
Well, the world's gonna know your name after this, Parvati. After school you went straight to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Aww. Oh no, she looks sad. I'm sorry.
Oh, I miss him, sure enough. But he's a fond memory. I was right beside him when he passed, holding his hand. Talking about him makes me smile. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long.
Oh.
And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Break time's over. Ah, Parvati, you are brilliant. I love you so much. Let me go get my cool disguise thing. Ooh, yeah. Wow. Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream. What the actual F game? That's not at all what happened.
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination. Make yourself at home, Captain.
God, look at this view. Like, I'm gonna keep talking about this. Like, look at the frame. Look at the design of this metal frame. Look at all the schmutz on the window. But just past that, planet. Space. Ugh, I love grimy space.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
You mean sleep? So yeah, this disguise lets you make your clothes look like, whatever place you're sneaking into. Is this the same game? It's a different game, but it looks like the same pieces. What is this game? I want to know what these space board games are. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's unread messages from you, Bedford. I forgot to send my previous message telling me about my favorite cereal. Ooh. Oh, he had a friend. Yeah, no, I do remember this guy. Archived messages. From Udom Wingman's Wingman Bedford to Alex Wingman Hawthorne. Dearest Alex. This was actually weirdly cute to me. Udom is, again, one of those corporate guys who's kind of a jerk. But he was obviously, like, into Alex Hawthorne, the previous captain. Message was hilarious and delighted by your sense of humor. By the by, I was screaming. Okay. Please respond. Okay, and he could tell that Alex knew Wells. Yeah, apparently Udom accidentally impounded the Unreliable, which is how they met. If you're ever in the Groundbreaker's airspace, or space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps you could try every color, you know, really tie one on. And then these are the weird science weapons. And then these are weapons that just do, like, different strange things. And then these are all things that Alex Hawthorne was writing about. Uki. Should I talk to... Hello? I didn't know you would be here. There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched into its chassis includes the letters SAM. Wait, Vicar. Well, don't sit down. I'm just gonna make you stand up again. Oh, Order of Scientific... Okay, I keep forgetting what OSI is. It's Order of Scientific Inquiry.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts? Of course. Are you ready to break into security on the Groundbreaker?
That's the plan. Okay, I don't have anything new for him. And these rooms are just empty. So far. Okay, so let's go talk to Ada about robot. Does this ship only have one bathroom? Jokes. Wait, yeah, wait. I don't even have like a private captain's bathroom. Okay, no longer jokes. Now I'm mad. Hello.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
There's a robot upstairs.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay, I'll check those after we make our trip. I'm in the mood
Certainly,
for some
Captain.
entertainment.
What would you like to hear?
Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. That is my favorite song. Thanks.
My pleasure, Captain.
Ada, tell me a joke.
I used to hate math, but then I realized decimals have a point.
Nah.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all
Okay,
direct
fine.
orders.
That got me. Got a minute to chat?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
Tell me about Captain
I
Hawthorne.
require a captain to pilot the ship. Without an identified captain or crew, I serve no purpose. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Aw.
How can I be of assistance?
You make it sound so, so sweet. I don't feel like
Take
caring about the
care.
colony right now.
I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Phineas's lab or the ground. I want to go to the Groundbreaker.
Yes. Nation reached. The Groundbreaker.
Oh man, love the Groundbreaker. Oh, let me go to the captain's quarters so we can get a better look at it.
Can we chat?
What? Yeah.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Oh, you want to meet her? You want to meet her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No, we're good. Look at her.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Why is there bedbugs on my spaceship? Okay, don't forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance. That's what SAM means apparently. Auto mechanical and everything. Scrappy for options. Roseway. Okay, so he was modifying this cleaning robot to shoot acid. He was going to pick up a part. I am level 8. I need to be better at intimidate. Let's just get these to 50. Let's put my sneak up, because I'm probably going to end up doing what I did before and like just sneak across all of the planet, but I want to do everything on Groundbreaker first. Okay, more health, more time delay, damage when solo. Durability loss is pretty good. I might go with that. Oh, fast travel while encumbered. Yeah, I think I need that. Okay, fast travel while encumbered. I feel like that's more of a necessity for me. Parvati, do you have any level ups to level up? No, you're groovy. Vicar Max, I haven't got one for you yet. Increase your hack while Vicar Max is in the party. Yeah, I think I'll be doing that. What equipment do you have? And do I have better stuff for you? Shoddy. Oh, I have a, that does 87, that does 96, that's electrical. Cool. Why does it change to 69 when I give it to him? Oh, it's probably looking at my stats, eh? Yeah, okay. The shotgun is at 215, so yeah, I'll leave that alone. Helmet? Yeah, here, take that one. I don't want to change his clothes because in case we get into a cutscene. If you get into a fight, I'll put armor on them. Okay. You good?
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
Probably. Take that Adreno. Take that rifle. Okay, so let me see. So I do have like a bunch of weapons and stuff that I'm probably not going to use, but I probably shouldn't carry around with me if I'm not going to do anything with them. Well, I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to break it down. I am going to use that, so I'm going to keep it. Revolver. I want to use the revolver because it looks cool as hell, but I don't know. Okay, that I can break down. Fine. Let me put that over there. You know what? Let me just move everything. I gotta stop holding on to stuff I'm not gonna use. Worker output. I wasn't going to use this, right? No, I have 2 heavy armors that I'll probably put on my companions, so I can break this down. Oh. Let's go on an adventure! Who am I gonna take? Obviously. Alright. Finally on the Groundbreaker, making good time.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to. Just seems to happen around you, is all.
That's incredibly true. I was about to protest when I realized.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Thank you.
Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get chewed with me again, you little back-bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
What was all that?
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
You knocked out someone with a tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
It's a bit of an overreaction.
You wouldn't be saying that if you'd been there. Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Felix, my boy. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot with Felix when I played before. because it was kind of me, Parvati, and Max. So I was hoping to get more out of him. I did realize he had a pretty cool special move, so I thought I'd get some more use out of it. So you defended the owner of your team.
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Sounds like you're better off on your own.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off. Guess
Yeah, he and Max did have some conversations on the ship that were fun. Oh yeah, I forgot my name's Claudia.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
I'm sure I'll be running into him again. Okay, probably shouldn't steal stuff.
Move along.
Okay.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Yeah, hang on. There it is. Jedi Assault Rifle. Yeah, I had one of these. It was my baby. Until I got the Mark II hunting rifle. Okay. I gotta get it now. Can I compare it to... I can't compare it to something I already have equipped. Bye. Oh, I should probably sell all my junk. Wait, before I go over there. 198, 58. Yeah, okay, clearly way better. Wait, no, this doesn't have barrel mods either. Sugar and spice. Well, I mean, it does a lot more damage, so. Well, what was the one that had the barrel mods then? Do I need the version 2 of this? Shoot. Nice scope, though. Well, that's what I get for being impulsive. Hello.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh, no.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
No.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
I just got here.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
I like his armor. I like how he refers to, like, there's no north, east, and west and south on a ship because it's a colony ship, but he says it's on the starboard side because that's like the overall relative direction that something would be in on a giant ship. Again, love space terms. I'll go talk with him straight
You
in
take
the
the
south.
starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
No problem, random person. I will do a favor for you.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Looking for a drink?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Did I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Cool.
Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Okay.
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
How does Halcyon Holdings work?
Are you pulling my leg?
No. I just want to hear your take on it.
Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Okay, and the board is like Spacer's Choice, TNL, Auntie Cleo. I think there's a couple others. Board runs most of the system, don't they?
Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Sounds like Groundbreaker.
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope.
Oh, I remember that one.
Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So is there actually a boardroom somewhere?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
I probably
Glad
will.
to help. Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Okay, what do you know about Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished.
Ooh, cool.
They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
That's all I need to know about
All right.
that. What can you tell me about Udon?
He's
A lot of
friendly
talking this
enough unless you
episode,
speak ill of the
but I
board.
like talking, so.
Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
tension between Groundbreaker and the Port?
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yet your station's in a bit of disrepair.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway. Sure thing. Be seeing you.
Nice guy. Who are you? Okay, you're not a named character, you're just standing cool. A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Okay, well, I quick-saved, so we can try that, but I want to talk about jobs first.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time, nor loitering.
I am asking about the bounty.
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Why don't you send them Mardet?
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
I'll do it.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Skip speed to you. Oh, I love space phrases. What bounties do you have available?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
What's it like working security detail on a space station?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Yes, ma'am. Just trying to make conversation, ma'am.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
What's a Mardet?
We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know.
Why Mardet?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardets because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak into your place, so you're gonna have to be real cool with what I'm doing for the next few minutes.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
Okay, here we go.
Income.
Coming.
Open fire!
Whoa! I thought I had the thing on. I thought I had the disguise thing on. Oh no, you have to load it with a disguise first. Sugar and
I
spice.
picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Okay, I have to
Here
listen
we
to this
go
again.
No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You're hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
Shh.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang it.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing
Hello. Okay, I don't know what this is.
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor old sweetie.
What was my time slow button?
Performing an area.
Coming! Here goes nothing! That's the last of them!
Efficient work, team. Mostly me. I am going to improve this weapon. I am glad these guys were outlaws, so I don't have to feel any guilt about laying them down. You know what game I really want to play that I bought and I haven't played? It's like Rebel Outlaw Galaxy or Galaxy Outlaw or something like that. I got it like a million years ago, and it's a plasma. What is plasma good against? I forget. Tinker, that's what I wanted. Okay, repair. Plasma was good against... flesh. Okay, I actually might be using that quite a lot then. Sweet. It is currently 9:10. Okay, cool. Got plenty of time. So yeah, I know there's definitely like a lot of different like places you can explore to in here. Okay, what is this? Wondering the back page is an old Hammersmith crate that seemed to be sealed for a long time, but Elkers tried opening a prototype hammer. I can use that as a gift for Parvati. So they found an old hammer made by Hammersmith that had some sort of strange energy to it. Gives off N-rays. You want it? Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon, the Pulse Hammer, when its rival company, Aramid Ballistics, stole the plans, rushed its development, and beat them to the market. All the while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executives demanded the ultimate hammer to be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production. Here's this experimental weapon, Parvati. Okay, let me save again, because I think this might be a back way into the Mardet's office. Or not. Okay, I see. Well, that didn't help me at all. How do I get the Mardet, oop. Their disguise? I do not know. Oh, I'll have to find it somewhere. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Oh my god, look at this place. Look at this place. Oh my god, I love this game. It's so pretty. Oh man, look at... look.
You been flying the outer systems route lately? Deader than a space caterpillar out there.
Traffic's down all over. Even the inners are holding on to their manufacture. Exports are way down.
I know one crew, their skip drive burned out. Couldn't get a new one for love nor money. Ended up selling the ship for scrap.
Hello.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Let's see what you got. Where are the modifications? Oh, there it is. Gyro sight, active power. I want to go everywhere.
I know she's in there, Mfuru. You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite companions. Like, probably third after...
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
She's just...
See, Mfuru?
I don't know.
We could have avoided all this
She's
unpleasantness
cool,
if you just let me talk to Jesse
but
in
you
the
find out
first
she's
place.
trying really hard. What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
You don't even like her, but you're checking in on her?
You say that like it's weird.
It's very noble.
It is most certainly not. And watch where you go saying that, okay? You're gonna give people the wrong idea. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
I forgot to finish her song. Yeah, she is cool though. She is, yeah, she's the one that has like that cool revolver move that I was super jealous of. She deserves a cowboy hat more than I do. Maybe I can do it.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Something I can help you with? Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say...
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Okay.
Take care.
So can I just go in here? Oh, hey, it's you.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to... Wheeler says your shipment will be coming in soon. I will say it the polite way.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I love shooting outlaws. Oh, man. God, I love this whole colony ship. I love this, like, glamorous city street that's built in the middle of a ship. I love this space. I love it so much. I think Gladys is over here, though.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Being up your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the
For an
dangers of
advertisement,
alien
jeez.
wildlife and the unemployed?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Okay. How's life on the Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight, but I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
All right. Are you security here or something?
Huh?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Okay. Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
What is it? Pay 10,000? Yeah, no. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I have no qualms about anything ever.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was it abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
That makes sense to me. The bandit outpost, corporate secrets, got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
You are not the first person to
You'll
mention
find her
that.
fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Okay.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Nice lady. Do I need more of these? How many do I have? Whoa, whoa, it's Rizzo's. I'm good with ammo. Magnum, could I use that? Maybe. Actually, I could probably use it on the pistol, eh? Do I have one? Guess not. I wish I had something that could take some effing barrel mods. Well, I guess this could. And this could. I didn't know that could do that. Some heckin' barrel mods. Okay. Season peas. Spacers. Oh, yeah, Moon Guy. Hello.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
I've got to ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
You doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. Not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprat Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
That Sprat Wash sounds good. Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon Colony.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Sounds like it. Does Spacer's Choice make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help get you out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
I'm addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Fair enough. Sorry if I pushed you too hard.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
You ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not bad. They're struggling, but they've got good hearts.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's the Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
I don't need no soap. Oh, whoa. Easy, fellas. Easy. Rest and Go, already checked it out. Medical Bay, checked it out. The Lost Code. Should fit in right here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
What's up?
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
Oh no.
Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims.
What?
For tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to
So
a
both
combat
teams
ban.
tested negative for performance enhancers, and it's a controversy.
All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Hello.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
What's this heat issue?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse. They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade.
How long has it been like this?
Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long. That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Jun Lei in engineering.
What do you know about
There's
Chief
nobody
Jun
who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
Cool.
Hey you, where's my order? I'm a rambling rose, sweetie.
Ramble on home. You've had enough.
My ship's my home.
I respect that.
Then ramble on back to the docking bay.
This is Halcyon News. Regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Oh, this is your kitchen. Okay. I'm just wandering around at this point.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute with the Renegade Company. Sounded dire.
They call it Monarch now. It's supposed to be a real hellhole. Warlords drumming up marauder squads, blood running in the streets, all kinds of shit.
So it went about as well as everybody expected.
Yep, complete fucking fiasco.
Waste disposal. I gotta talk to Udom. I guess I'll do that first.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna
She has the
arrest us
hat.
on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Okay, real quick. I gotta go see if... What's this? Hack. Anyone seen Private Taylor? Freelancers, that's cool. So, Junlei is looking for someone named Private Taylor who's apparently gone missing. There's a group called Wildcats, and some person is messaging their old group chat, basically, saying, hey, let's all hang out. What's this? This message is... Oh, shit. I shouldn't have clicked away from that message. The board, the embassy is the kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, reread that message later. Stupid. I don't know why I didn't read it at first. Well, I didn't know it would disappear.
What can I do for you? Need some Adreno? It's good for you. Spacer's promise. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice. Have a look.
Please tell me you have a cool hat. Oh, you bastard.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
For the following
I
story.
think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Because she remembers you.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'll just tell him.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yeah, man. Definitely.
That's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Yeah, I'm trying to be, like, I know this dude's kind of a jerk. I wish he would I just need my ship back, but, you know, I want to let him down easy. I will say escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. So, about my ship...
Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request.
What do you want?
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why do you think I would know?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
I don't know where to find him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Nope. What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Stop playing coy.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's...
okay, he probably told the board he could find
my
Wells.
white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Alright. So we just gotta do that favor for Gladys. And then we can get going to Monarch, where I'm pretty sure the guy who sells the hats is. Why, let's have a look-see around. I should probably close this door.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Okay, I'm pinging some enemy markers up here.
Got it. Heads down.
Oh, cool. Oh, can I get over there? Yeah. Ooh, okay, y'all, don't... Okay. That was scary.
me out? Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Jesus Christ, man, what the hell?
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
It happened.
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually 2 things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
How long were you in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
I don't want to take anything from this guy.
That all? Of course. Everyone on the ship's gonna hear about this. Hell, it's the only chance I've got to keep my job.
Yeah, get out of here. Okay, what the hell is in here? Manta pillars?
We've got a fight on our hands. Don't mess with us.
What the hell are manta pillars doing on here? Okay, probably should tell Tennyson about this. Okay. Over here is above the promenade. More piping. Is that just a loop? Okay. Okay, and where does this ladder go?
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Oh, this is someone's back room. Oh, okay. This is the back of the Lost Hope bar, I guess. Okay. Man, I love how there's so many, like, different back, like, alleys and tunnels and vents and everything in this ship. Like, it makes sense because it's a big place. Easy to get lost in, though. But it's just such a cool concept. I love the idea of, like, being someone who's so familiar with these spaces that you just know your way around all of them. Sounds like there's some sprats around. Okay. That music was a little dramatic for some rabid sprats, but, you know. Oh, there's nothing over here. This is also stealing. So where am I?
Great work.
Ooh.
Hey, how'd you get back there?
know what you're talking about, ma'am. Okay, I think I'm just gonna poke in this door and that might be it. Oh, it is after 9:50, so.
Watch out. There's some puddles of... Actually, it's best not to contemplate that.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
Jeez, you guys, it's like you've never been in a trash hole before. Whoa. Random dead body? Frankie's got a lead on some local salvage. One of the Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it. Well, I already found that room. Looks like someone killed this guy to prevent him from getting into it, so... Guess that's that dealt with.
Following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbrel?
The pirate ship? I don't go in for docu-serials.
The bounty hunter who's been after them, Fuller? She had an ambush set up on Hephaestus. The pirates came in to dump a bunch of loot on some broker they work with.
Whose loyalty did Fuller buy to spring the ambush? Very adventure serial. They catch the pirates?
No. They blew the fucking dock up, punched a hole in the ceiling, and got blasted out into space. One of the camera crews got smashed by debris. Fuller damn near lost a leg.
Good law. You couldn't pay me enough to take bounty hunting work.
I love bounty hunting. It's so cool. Armory. Do you have hats?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
You have goggles, but no hats. Engineering is back there. Oh, hello.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed. Shock simulation restored. Initiating shock subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%.
You're right, I do feel guilty now.
Resuming protein dispensation protocol. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Ooh, a chef's hat. Okay.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
I could wander under for days, but we gotta check out this elevator. We gotta check out engineering. I think engineering is gonna be a bit because everybody's been talking about it, as well as Parvati, so that's gonna be something that I want to spend some time on. So I think this...
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
I think this might be it for now. Actually, I want to see if I can check out that message that I missed. Because there was a message on... I saved, right? There was a message on a terminal, and then I went away from the message, then I couldn't get back to it. Let me see if I can go back on my own stream. This is like super awesome content, by the way. Let's see if I can capture this window. I cannot. Let's see if I can capture my display. Cool. Yeah, where was it? Yeah, conveyors rights. Okay, so the message is about conveyors rights, so that probably explains why it suddenly disappeared off of their, this message is no longer accessible, yeah. I wonder why. Anywho, thanks everyone for watching this video. If you're watching it on the VOD, we've definitely got more of them. Check the description for a link to the playlist. Be sure to check out our Skyrim streams. There should also be a playlist on our channel. And of course our weekly podcasts that are mostly about tabletop RPGs, you know, running them, playing them, that kind of awesome thing. Follow us on the social medias if you want to get more updates. My throat is giving out and I need more water, so I don't think I have anything else useful to say. So I'm just going to say goodbye for now, and hopefully I'll see y'all next time. I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, as I keep saying. So, yeah, I'm excited to just keep diving into it. I don't know what we're going to do next week, but probably Rest of the Groundbreaker. Yay, thanks, Claire. I'm glad you came and hung out for a bit. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'm going to get some water and then go to bed.